This video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why this is the perfect time to start a business. We live in a time of uncertainty. Inflation is going up, media trying to portray that everything is going to collapse. A lot of people watching news don't know what tomorrow brings. Perfect time to start a business. Reason number 1 is because a lot of players will be eliminated. One of the biggest problems with the roofing industry and construction in general is low threshold of entry. So easy to become a contractor. In many states to this day, you don't have to go to school, you don't have to have a license. Even in Texas, you can be a roofer without license. So it's a gig economy in most places, and the problem with the gig economy that anybody can do it now. When the economy collapses, when the hard times comes, people who are not serious, who are not professional, who are not educated, those are usually go out of business pretty fast. You have to be tough. You have to be resourceful. You have to be different. You have to go after it, and if you have a willpower, business will be there. But when people get out of the business, new opportunities will be created, new products, new offers. You just have to think big. I remember one of the sales reps from a company I was buying hardwood floors from. She came to my business, and it was a fascinating story to me because I was the cheapest guy. When you start a business, it's okay to be the cheapest. It's okay to lower the price. Unfortunately, many contractors, they take big pride in their price and they're not willing to go down. They're not willing to adapt to a new market. I was so busy. I was running 6 crews, flooring crews, in 2011, 2012, in Atlanta, Georgia. We were so busy. I was making money. I was paying my people well. I was buying materials. I was in business. And flooring shops were closing left and right, but they would not lower their prices. So here's the mentality. I'm charging $150. I'm doing 1,000 square feet a day. My helper would not do the job for less than $2, but he's charging me 150, 200 bucks a day. So I'm making 5 times what he's making, but he's not willing to change his mindset to adapt to new marketplace. Marketplace will change. You will have to adapt. The reason you have to adapt, because reason number 2 is demand will always be there. Guess what? In the roofing industry, every single house have a roof. Commercial buildings have a roof. Residential buildings have a roof. You have millions and millions of homes. Houses, building materials age, as we use them. Everything requires maintenance. People will always eat, and they will always take care of the places where they live. Demand might go down, but people still will hire contractors to fix stuff around them. You will have to hire someone to maintain the property. We're not gonna just collapse. Economy might go down. There's gonna be another bubble. We don't know what's gonna bring, but demand will always be there no matter what economy is. Reason number 3, buying power. Today, like never before, people actually can afford to hire someone to fix their property. I know even when we are concerned, even when we're trying to sit on our money because we don't know what tomorrow brings, we still will maintain. You still have to drive the car. You might not do what you want, but you will do what you have to. Leaky roof, squeaky floors, leaky faucet. Construction is very unique in that sense because people do have buying power and they always budget for home maintenance. Reason number 4, cost of housing recently increased dramatically. It will take a couple years for it to go down. The good thing about construction is whether housing goes up or down, people always repair, people always take care of them. For example, in 2020, contractors actually were very busy. And for the most businesses, they have the best years ever due to self-projects increased, because when people lock in their homes, they started taking care of those homes. They started making calls. Everything skyrocketed. People could not afford new housing. And today, interest rates going up. So when that's happening, people not gonna buy a new property. What they're gonna do? They're gonna fix existing one. If you're the contractor, good for you. If you're a new contractor, even better. You can go and you can adapt. You can look for opportunities. You can advertise to those people, to those homeowners, repair, prolong, fix, maintain before selling. Great opportunity to be a contractor. And that brings me to Last point, number 5, repair versus replace. In a bad economy, in a tight economy, repairs will always have a priority, because for people who don't know what will happen tomorrow, they will always try to preserve. They will always try to fix. We're not buying new cars. We're fixing what we're driving right now if we don't know if we're going to have a job in 2 months. Same goes for housing. So if you are planning to get into the business, my number one recommendation is find niche. It could be gutter cleaning. It could be some kind of maintenance business. It could be power washing. If I would go in a bathroom remodeling business, maybe you're not focusing on $10,000, $20,000 remodels, but you might focus on resurfacing. Fix what they have, improve what they have. If your average ticket for new is $20,000, but if you can come up with something like Rebath, for example, one of the biggest companies in the country, they focus on rebath. I mean, they charge for rebath what some contractors, smaller guys, charge for entire remodel jobs. If you can learn how to make look something really good, like refresh, remodel, like, you know, roofing cleaning business, roof rejuvenation business is trending, huge category in the roofing industry. All of those businesses will be booming and will be popular. Demand will be there because people not going to have a lot of money, but they still will want to improve their properties. So we will see this gig economy, and if you offer one of those services, check out directory.com. Our company, we recommend contractors of all kinds. We welcome smaller players. We do ask you to generate reviews fast. We want to be able to trust you and guarantee your projects with a $20,000 guarantee. This is where it's all going. We want to have smaller companies we can trust and recommend. You don't have to be big. Smaller guys usually going to be fine. So we work with companies of all sizes, and if you guys look into where to find the homeowners, where to find jobs, gigs, join directory.com. We're looking right now for gutter, siding, windows, all of the categories. We have tons of requests. We are growing on Google. Our positions keep growing up. We actually have a brand new website here. We completely launched 2 weeks ago on the front end. It looks similar, but the amount of work we put in, I mean, it's better than HomeAdvisor, better than Angie's List. As a matter of fact, if you listed at directory.com and HomeAdvisor.com, your listing in directory already will show up higher if people Google your name. Those are my 5 reasons to start a business today, despite the fact that news are not as bright as they used to be about economy. I mean, we had very good run. What is it, like 12 years? We didn't have anything major. I mean, COVID, everything slowed down a little bit for a short time, but economy have been growing. Something is happening, but do not be afraid. You can make new money, you can have new opportunities, and I believe in it. I'm actually excited about any downturn because I know it will create more opportunities and it will wipe bad players from the market. Comment below what you think about this topic, and I'll see you guys in the next video.